Well, hello everybody, this is Mr. O, and today's video is just a helpful video. I had a student ask this of me 2 days ago, and I was also on a Facebook forum about artists, about being creative, and how to get those creative juices going. And I'm going to share with you one of the things that keeps me focused, because a lot of us fall in one of these categories. One, we procrastinate. And because of that procrastination, we don't know how to get started. It's not a matter, do we work good when we get started? It's just getting started. So we lack that focus. The next one is whether you're a student who is in fifth grade or you're a 30-something-year-old, we have many people who go through depression. And depression does take its toll on your creativity, and it makes it hard to get started. And then we have those of us who deal with ADHD, ADD, or just completely lack focus, and that we need to get organized. Now, before I get started, or I should probably explain, I didn't learn this method of what I'm going to show you until I was working on my master's in college. And so lack of focus and procrastination are my big issues. And I found that what helped me, and I got this from Handyman Tools there, was to make a to-do list. And there's different ways, different size papers, pads, long list, short list, and I'm going to tell you about what works best for me. And so what I do is I make these to-do lists to help give me focus. So this is last week's to-do list, and as you can see, this was just a week's focus, and I only crossed out 2 things. And there's a reason for I didn't cross out one, but the others is I just didn't get motivated enough to really push them out. And that's okay. The mistake people make on these to-do lists is they make these super long lists, and you may feel like you're never going to accomplish. Or you did my mistake of last week, which I knew better, where I just generalized character sketches, misspelled character, and I didn't even bother with them. But this week's, I'm going to focus a little bit more. So here's my character sketch. I'm going to do older brother, villain number 1, villain number 2, villain number 3. I'm not giving the names because it goes to my story. And then I'm going to do a bubble letter prep, meaning I'm going to set up for the video and then make a bubble letter video. That's going to be my focus next week. Notice there's not a lot of details. So what I did for my art side is I focused on 2 hours a day. Now, what happens when I wipe all this out and I do all this other stuff? I just add to my list. I don't create another list. If I cross out everything, I actually just keep adding of what I did to that list because it makes me feel more accomplished. People, like I said, they want to make long lists. And the other mistake that they make is they want to combine like stuff at their house, what they want to do in art, what they want to do at their job, and you get this daunting list that you never feel like you accomplish anything. And all you really need to do is just create a focus. Break it down smaller. Don't worry about the finished project because you got to sketch first. If you don't have your sketch, you're not going to be able to do your finished project as well as you like, correct? So I make my list. I want to do character sketches. So one of the things I will do is, let's say this is Sunday, I'm going to get what I need, whether it's certain kinds of pencils. I will get them ready to go. They're handy. So I got my mechanical pencils right off here, got my drawing pencils and my ebony pencil. I got my eraser ready. I got my ruler ready. And my papers ready. It doesn't seem like much, But when I wake up in the morning, I have a focus. I'm going to be here at 8 a.m. I'll be here after work at 5 p.m. Sit down. I just grab the stuff that's already handy and I go. As I get into more finished projects, whether it's paint or markers, I will get that stuff set up before I actually use it. Because as most of you know, if you have a small studio space or you're just creating within a small room that you sleep in or live in, you can't have everything out completely. So, you know, taking the night before to set everything up, I've learned to get myself like caddies and stuff. Like this caddy here helps me with markers and pencils. So if I'm doing a pencil or marker project, I will put the colors of markers and it's right next to me and it's handy. Because then I break it down smaller. Now, am I going to have everything there? No. But I'll have the majority, and that will help give me that focus. If you're going through depression, having this little bit of focus helps you. Won't cure you, won't make you move any faster, and each of you deals with it in a different way, so I don't want to give you any bad advice or anything. But as I said, break it down even smaller. If you know that you're struggling more. So I put character sketch, older brother, just break even that down. You know, get the face drawn. What do you want that character to look like? What kind of clothes you want to, I mean, you can break it down and you can make your list that way. So it's a little more attainable. That's the word I'm looking for. You want to be able to obtain your goals. And it's okay that you don't make them. You move them to the next week. Now, these I'm going to attach here, and that's why I like the Post-it note and then, of course, the line, and then I can just, and I'll do them, because that's going to be my focus. I was going a million miles an hour, then I hurt my back, and now I'm very sluggish, and it's hard to get back into things. And so sketching and giving myself a better focus is helping me. I hope this video helps you. I try to do these things because these are things that I've struggled with, and just know you're not alone and you are important, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hope you look forward to it. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.